welcome to episode 24 of the Igloo. I'm Nick, and this is my shit show. Yeah, I don't know. I'll never get good at these intros. Hello, I'm Nick. If you're new, welcome. If you're old, welcome back. Um, we got some stuff to talk about this week. This week's I got a bit of things I wrote down like I usually do. Um, Honestly, I was kind of struggling to think of some stuff because it's bit of a slow week for me for a couple things. Actually, I want to talk about one thing I didn't write down on the list to start off with because this one's more interesting to me because I guess this could affect a lot of other people too. So we'll go into this. Let's get started with this unannounced one that I've come up with, which is I watch a lot of anime. I read a lot of anime. Big fan of One Piece, as you all may know. And recently there was a new thing that happened, which this new thing is interesting, to say the least. How do I explain this? So basically, once a week, usually on Wednesdays, at least Wednesdays, some weeks I read on Thursdays, there are leaks for a lot of anime, particularly One Piece is the big one that I read. I know Jujutsu Kaisen's part of this too, but I'm not really into that. I haven't gotten into it. The most I know about Jujutsu Kaisen is the hollow purple muscle man meme. I don't know any of the context. It was in Fortnite one time. I played back during that, so I know what hollow purple looks like and what it does. Um, there's that one girl who has like the hammers, but she hits nails with them, and like it's magic or something. I don't know. That's an anime I haven't got around to watch yet, but I do want to, especially after the Muscle Man memes have been really funny. So I'm gonna get into that soon. But yeah, the leaks have stopped, and this is because of a big thing that went down. This is my little Nick anime news update, I guess, because yeah, there's no longer going to be, well, there will be leaks. That's just how things go. But for the most part, the biggest leakers, particularly the guys who would always leak, like One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen, apparently, they got caught recently. These guys have been doing this for years, and from what I've heard, we're basically that's just not going to be a thing anymore. Any leaks that you were accustomed to, like, leaks on Wednesdays, hearing about your favorite anime or whatever, because I don't actually know what else there is besides One Piece and Jujutsu Kaisen that used to get leaked like this. Like, this was basically like a tradition, at least from the way I've always seen it. Like, I've always, like, seen it as basically just, well, shit, the people I follow are talking about One Piece getting leaks. It's One Piece leak time, and then I know Jujutsu Kaisen is part of that too, but anyway. Um, that's not gonna be a thing anymore. Apparently, it's because the guys who did it got caught and have been arrested. I didn't know it was that deep at first, but like it makes sense. It's in the same ballpark as imagine you work at a GameStop or like really anyone that like sells games. Um, like I guess I don't know wherever you sell games. This goes for books, games, anything. But particularly, I thought about this with games because this is the closest thing to it. If you work at a GameStop or something like that, and like you give out early copies, you could get locked up for that. Cards are a good example. You may have seen a while back what I believe it was Magic the Gathering. There was a Magic the Gathering card I believe that was leaked. I'm saying I believe because I don't actually remember completely. There was a card that was leaked, and they went crazy to get this thing back. It was a card for said game, and this was a big card that people were really excited for, and it came out way too early apparently. And because of this, they basically sent. If you ever heard of the Pinkertons, if you know what that is, some other shit to go into. I think I've talked about the Pinkertons before on here, but either way, basically, people don't fuck around with people who leak shit. Specifically, I didn't know it was this deep with anime because it's been going on for so many years. I didn't think they cared, honestly. It didn't seem like they were trying to stop it, but told me wrong because as of I want to say this week it was. I don't remember honestly. I don't keep up too much with it because it's like I only care for the leaks. I don't care for the people who are leaking it. I don't know them. I don't care. Um, but yeah, those leaks happened. Yeah, like those things happened. They got locked up, and there's not gonna be a thing anymore. That's basically all this is. There's really not much to this topic. It's more just like, wow. My week's been a little bit boring because usually my leak is, or not my leak. My week is usually just hang out, play games. Be starting work soon. I'm talk about that later. Excuse me, burped. Yeah, it's basically gonna be, or my week usually was game, hang out with the family, do stuff I gotta do, and then read the One Piece leaks on Wednesdays or whatever they came out. Um, and that's not gonna be a thing anymore. There were Twitter accounts dedicated to posting these leaks that people had. I don't know if they were in cahoots with them or if the leaks just came out and they reported it, but I followed a lot of accounts that did that, and that's not going to be a thing anymore. I'm not even sure if I should follow them at this point, because what's the point of even following them except for, like, I don't know, occasional cool fan art that they repost. But we'll see. That's the first little topic I want to talk about. Next, we're going to get into this cool little topic I want to talk about that I'm personally interested in, which is Overwatch 2. I know Overwatch 2 is like the forbidden word, the forbidden game that like nobody plays because, Overwatch devs are assholes. And I say not devs, but the Overwatch people in charge of it are kind of horrible in every way. And, there's been things going on with that for a while now. Like the cancellation PvE, the horrible launch of the base game, like for the love of God. I'm not defending Overwatch, by the way, at all. I'm just here to like tell you what I've been up to in my life, and the thing that I'm currently up to in my life is I've been playing Overwatch, and I streamed it actually a day ago. It went well. I had fun. We had a lot of interesting fellas that joined us, and I've been playing a lot with my friends. A lot of my friends have been playing this with. I've been playing particularly with 4 particular people. I don't give out names because I don't like to, but we've been having a great time. We played the prop hunt mode last night and got the title from it, which was cool. We were honestly playing it because it was fun too. Prop hunt can be fun. I had a great time with them. We had a great time. It was a great time last night. And yeah, I've actually just been enjoying the game. And the thing I really want to talk about this is very soon we're actually gonna be getting the new season. I believe it's on Monday. Yeah, Monday. Monday we're going to be getting the new season. This will be season 9, and it will be the first season since the launch of the game. I will be there from the start, and that is because I'm actually enjoying it, because I think the game's in a decent spot in terms of gameplay-wise. It's in a good spot, I would say. I don't like how things are sometimes too spongy, and I don't like how things other times are way, way too weak. Like, you either melt or you melt other people, is how it feels, and it's not the best, but it's getting better, and the new update actually sounds like it's going to fix some of those problems. Whatever way that's going to be, I've read the patch notes. They sound good. And the new season honestly looks good. Like, they're adding 2 new modes, which sound fun. There's a tower defense mode. There's some new Moira mode coming out, which is like Cthulhu themed, because the season's themed around like Cthulhu and stuff like that, which I like, because I like stuff like that. I'm a fan of Cthulhu and everything like that. I like the whole thing going on with that. That's interesting to me. The other cool thing is Cowboy Bebop's being added. I'm not going to pay for it, by the way. I want to point this out that I'm actually going to be making a video soon about this, because I want to talk about how I'm enjoying Overwatch, and if people actually want to play it and have a good time, maybe they could do it the way I'm doing it, because the way I'm doing it, it's making it fun. And I've been enjoying it. I've been enjoying it more than hating it. Occasionally you get those shit teammates that you hate, and you, like, kind of hope that they never, like, get to see the light of day ever again, because they're so bad. But, when you're not dealing with those guys, you have a good time. You generally have a good time. I play, playing Ramatra lately. Roadhog, as usual. I like playing tanks. I've actually been enjoying Junker Queen so much. I didn't think I'd enjoy Junker Queen at all, but holy moly, she is fun. Love Junker Queen. Great character. Very fun. Honestly, I don't really know what else to say besides just, like, I've been having a great time on it. And I very much am surprised by this. This is something that very much did not seem likely, especially with the current state of Overwatch. Because the fans hate the game right now. It is not in a good position. At least in terms of, like, survivability, it seems like it's barely doing enough to, like, stay a live game. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, actually, what the fuck? I've never knocked this guy before like this. That's insane. I can't reach to him, though. Unfortunate. The way his body fell, I couldn't get to him. Yeah, but, no, it's been fun. The new skins look great. If you haven't seen the skins, watch the trailer. There's a ramen version of Bastion being added. It's, like, made of ramen noodle boxes. Sorry if you hear my dogs. There's people walking by real quick. I bet, like, give it, like, 2 minutes and it'll be gone, but I don't know if it's picking up. It might not be. I could just be crazy. But yeah. Outside of that, like, it's just been fun. We've been having fun. We all play our own unique characters. One of my friends plays Lucio. I play tanks. That's my big thing. I love tanks. I play healers too. You know, I love Mercy's my favorite, but Mercy isn't really in the best state, at least to me. Um, Mercy. Um, I've been playing Moira. I don't like Moira because she's really easy to play, but the healing and damage potential with her is crazy. I also just love her movement, like the way you can do that dash and then jump last second and launch yourself. That's cool. I like that a lot. Baptiste has been fun. I'm playing a lot of Baptiste too. Um, I think that's everybody I've been playing, actually. I don't play any DPS. I'm not a big DPS guy. I like to heal and I like to take hits. I'm a chunker. I like being a chunker. I mostly play DPS. Or not DPS. I literally just said what I just said. Did I say that? I like being a chunker. I like playing tanks. I like taking a big hit. Or I like dealing a big hit. That's just how I like to be. But, besides that, though, Overwatch has been good. For the most part. I'm gonna make a video. I actually kind of want to record that after this because, it's taken a long time to make the Power World video because I just get so bored of it. I get so bored of editing, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like, I don't have that drive to edit as much as I used to. Even though I still think editing's actually kind of fun. It's just that I like to hang out with friends more. So, it's hard to balance editing and, hanging out with people because I like to put a lot of time into my editing, even though it's not very good editing. But, because I like to put so much time into it, like, it's because I like to experiment when I edit. I experiment a lot. And when I experiment, I either just don't use any of the shit I just made, or, you know, shit, this doesn't work out. I don't want to use it. I change things in the video, so I don't go with those plans anymore. Um, so, like, they get dropped. I have to redo sections because they get dropped. But, yeah, there's a lot of reasons. But I think it's fun. I don't hate editing. It's just that, my editing style is bad in terms of being consistent and, like, you know, actually dropping shit when I feel like I want to drop it. Because it's not going to happen. Honestly, I've thought about even re-recording the video I'm making because, it's not coming out the best. Like, the edits are funny and I'm having a great time on it. But, for the most part at least, it's taking way too long to edit it. And I feel like some of the points don't even make sense anymore. So, yeah. We'll see. I'm gonna keep going with that for now, and then I'll come back to it eventually. Or like I'm gonna keep editing it. I'm not gonna give up on it. I don't want to give up on it, but I definitely think I might have to redo some parts. Anyway, I got distracted. I was talking about Overwatch, and now I'm somehow editing. Let me get back to my second topic because that's it for Overwatch stuff. Um, so I start a new job tomorrow. I know I brought this up a little bit. I'm gonna be working at location that I don't want to give out because I don't like to do that. I like my own space. But new job tomorrow. It's really cool. Be getting paid pretty good amount of money, I would say. Especially because my days don't seem like they're solid yet. I don't know exactly every day I'm going to work to be exact. At least from what I've heard from like my boss has told me and everything, my current hours aren't set in stone. They could change. So I'm gonna like keep my expectations pretty low because I don't like my hours right now. I'll be honest with you, they are horrible hours, god awful hours. Which is why I did a long stream yesterday because I'm like, fuck, I don't actually know how shit is gonna affect me from this point forward because these hours are kind of bad. I'll keep it real with you. These aren't the best hours. Like I'm grateful to work and I'm getting money, so I got no room to complain, which is why I'm not gonna complain. But I won't lie to you and tell you that I like what the days and time will be working. I wish I could get more, honestly. That's if that's surprising to hear. I would like to have more in the future if possible. But for now, it's fine. It's only been my first week. We'll see how it goes. All that shit. I don't want to dwindle on this for too long, though, because this is a short topic. More just a little update, which I would like to do. So yeah, that's that. Um, I guess, yeah, next topic. That one was short. I didn't want to talk about that for too long. Um, Clash event. Clash of Clans event is nuts. I've always praised Clash. You guys know I love Clash. Play Clash every day. Big fan of Clash of Clans. But in particular, this praise is even better than the last praise I usually give this game because I always praise Clash. When am I not praising Clash? I'm praising Clash in particular this time because holy moly, out of every game I've been playing, from like actual computer games to like, you know, this big boy Goliath games, Clash is the only one that actually has a good like Chinese New Year's event. Or is it Chinese New Year's? I think it's Chinese New Year's. It's a New Year's event type thing. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's really good. It's the Year of the Dragon, so we're getting dragon themed stuff, which is nice. Um, and the shit they're giving us is just cool, man. Like we got a new troop part of this event, which the new troop is fucking cool. Let me tell you, I like this troop. It's not technically new because it's in Clash Royale. It's the firecracker, which is cool because the firecracker is just hits like a truck. The firecracker is nuts. I'm really enjoying. Good fight. We just beat the fire giant. Let's go. Um, but yeah, it's the firecracker. And the firecracker's cool. Firecracker basically shoots like one big shot, and then like I'm pretty sure it scatters, or it scatters with the initial hit. It's weird, but it hits like a truck. I'm enjoying it quite a lot. I actually think this is a very good addition to the game. I think it's been in the game before. It's been a while since we've seen it, to my knowledge. I can't remember the last time I've seen it. And I play this game every day for who knows how many years straight. So I can't remember the last time it was here, but it definitely was here before, I think. That or it's just I'm thinking about Clash Royale, because it is originally from that game. So there's that. But then there's also a brand new troop to the game, which is this Water Dragon guy. I actually haven't used it yet. I just unlocked it, but I haven't used it yet. It's cool. It's really cool. It basically seems like a Super Dragon. If you know what the Super Dragon is, it basically shoots basically a beam of fire, or like a wave of fire that's kind of like a watery type thing that just does like splash damage to everything. That's technically what the Water Dragon does, to my knowledge. I haven't used it. I've only seen like the footage of it. It seems like it has a version of that, but more in a straight line. So it won't spread out to the sides. It's just going to shoot out to like straight ahead and go through multiple buildings. Kind of like what the log launcher does, but as a beam. It is cool. As usual, these troops are probably going to be like super overpowered, which is what makes them fun. They're super good, and you know, it's kind of what makes them special. They're super good because they're overpowered. And obviously, that's common sense, but you know, that's what makes them fun. They're fun. They're in the game for a limited time, only for probably like 14 days, I believe, because that's how long this event's gonna be, and is worth it. They're fun. I like them. So I kind of wish the Water Dragon was a permanent troop. Honestly, I know we have a lot of dragon troops, but I really do like the Water Dragon. I think it has a really nice design. It's better, honestly, than the Actually, nah, the troops look nice. I was gonna shit on the dragons, but all the dragons look really good. They're really good at making dragons. And there's so many unique looking dragons, it kind of just makes sense. Um, I like it. I like it a lot. I think it looks good. Also, gonna do a cutscene here for the funny game. Um, so I guess that's it though. Clash has been really fun. If anything, I'll pull it up real quick while this cutscene's playing, because you know, God, we're playing some Elden Ring while talking about this. Elden Ring's fun too. Oh yeah, the skins are really good for the event too. All the skins are now out. They're giving us for the Clash of Clans event. They're giving us a lot of cool shit. If you have the free section, I highly recommend saving your funny coins to get the ice arrow. Actually, funny enough, I just got the frozen arrow as we're speaking. The frozen arrow is going to be amazing. From what I've seen, it's gonna be the best thing for the queen to get. I would say that with a straight face. It is definitely the best thing in the game for the queen. It's kind of like how the gauntlet came out for the king. It was the best thing in the game. It's the same thing going on with the queen right now. I'm actually upgrading it as we speak. It's definitely gonna be the best. This arrow looked nuts in the trailer. It's been leaked for who knows how long now. It's insane. Mine is now level 10, and I have full intentions to use this thing and just do crazy with it because it sounds amazing. For context, what it does is basically, it's in the name, it's a frozen arrow, it freezes things. But the thing that makes it really good is that they're basically slowed for like 45% to my knowledge. It lasts 1.5 seconds, but that's for each shot it does. And then the DP, it also increases your damage overall 78% damage, which is pretty good. It also works on enemies, so it slows them down. It's pretty cool. I like it. I think that this is going to be a very, very good event. Very, very good event. Also, the free skin you get. So you have to debate between which one you're going to get. Basically, they're doing that again. And it's between a Warden skin, which the skin's really good. And then there's the arrow. Get the arrow because these things give a competitive advantage. Like, everyone's going to be using this thing, good or bad, depending on how it is. But, knowing how the gauntlet was for the king, I bet it's gonna be like the number one pick, just like the Kings became like the number one pick for him, was the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet's is nuts. The Gauntlet makes you big, makes you hit like a truck, makes you take no damage, basically. It's really good. You're gonna want to have the Gauntlet. But, you're probably not going to want to, like, get the skin, unless you're gonna pay for the thing, which the thing is very cheap. I personally paid for it because, you know, it's a small investment. I'm gonna be working. That's gonna be, like, literally a percentage, not even a full percentage, like a tiny percentage of my actual paycheck I'll be making soon. I think it was like, what, it's like $5? It's $5. That's less than a pack of gum. I made the joke yesterday that it was as much as a pack of gum, but then like, I talked about it with my mother. It's actually cheaper than a pack of gum. So, obviously it's up to you. I'm not saying to buy this or not. I just think it's worth it because I think the skin's actually good. Plus all the extra items you get with it. Like, the best way to look at Clash when you get stuff is compared to what they sell in the actual store. In the store, it is so expensive to get shit. You'll pay like $10 for like fucking, I don't know, some shit that isn't worth $10, and then you'll buy like the battle pass and get that same thing alongside skins, which are like $10, other things that are like $10, and it's like, yeah, why the fuck would you buy that if you could get multiple of them for way cheaper? You save so much money. The best way I always look at it is basically like compare the prices and like do your math. I've done my math before. I think the last time I did the math, and like, there's also a guy who does the math on like Twitter and everything, but for the most part, it is way worth it. I've always bought it. I think it's worth it, and I'm gonna keep getting it. I don't like how we get the. I don't like how now they did the first event for Halloween. You got the skin for free, and then you know you could get some other stuff if you wanted to. That was nice, but now you're kind of forced to debate between two things that you really want to get, and one that's physically just a better option. But and yes, you have the option to pick between them, but just because you have the option to doesn't mean that it's kind of weird still. Because at one point we could get one thing and not have to worry about anything else. Because everything else was kind of just extra. These two things are big. Skins are big. They're not small things like, upgrades. Upgrades are going to take a long time no matter what you do, even if you buy the pass. You got to put a lot of money into the game if you want to upgrade really quickly, and that's not the way to play the game. Just take your time and enjoy it. That's how I play, at least. I take my time and enjoy Clash. I love Clash. I don't rush this game. I take my time all the time. But, I don't really get people that rush the game like they do. Take your time. It's more fun that way. Like, I only buy the gold pass because of the skins and everything, and there's also some other stuff you get, like decorations. You get a little gold that makes things a little faster. Training your armies a little faster. It's worth it. At least to me. But obviously, don't do it if you don't have to. You can still enjoy the game without it. I used to play the game without it, but I like the skins. I'll be real with you. I enjoy the skins. They're nice. I very, very easily won over by the way the skins look. They're nice. Like I said, the Grim Wardens is really good. The skins this season are honestly just amazing because the whole dragon theme they're doing, and this theme is amazing. The king, I'm actually considering buying the king. I've talked about this a little bit on my own time that I want to get the king because the king skin just looks amazing. It's if you haven't seen the king, just look at it. It's really good. I think it's the best of the new skins that came out. I think the queen is the worst skin personally, but they're good. They're really good. Like, no, there isn't one bad skin. Even the queens, which I feel the queens is probably the worst, but I don't think it's that much worse, because I actually wish I could get all of them for, a good price. Like, I wish I didn't have to pay money to get them, or, I wish that, the way I was hoping things went, which I knew wasn't gonna happen, I was happy I was happy the champion was in the battle pass, because I always get the battle pass, so I got the champion. Champion skin's great. And I was hoping that the event one was going to be the king. But it isn't, unfortunately. It's going to be sold in the shop separately later. Which is yay. We can still get it at least. But I don't like how I have to spend money. And I don't know if I want to spend that money. It's not much, but it is a phone game. While Clash of Clans is my favorite phone game, the only one I actually play because I think it's generally better than any phone game there is, I still don't like spending money on it. I don't like spending money on any game after I buy it. I wish there was a way to get it for free, but by the time they put this shit in the shop for, gems, it will be years down the line. Who knows if I'll even be playing the game then. I probably will be, knowing how I am, but it's still annoying. I don't know. If anything, new stuff looks great. I can't wait for all the skins to be released. Love the new skins. They're all amazing. Play Clash Clans if you don't, because I guarantee you'll enjoy it. At least you got the Scout's Honor from me. Okay, next thing. Silk Song. I wanted to put a Soaks on here because I was talking about it last night with a couple friends of mine that I have waited so long for Soak Song to come out. So long. I'm getting impatient. I know I talk about Soak Song occasionally on here. Like we've done what, we're on episode 24 now. And I do one of these each week. Um I am finally getting to the point with Silk Song that I'm like, I don't know if I can wait anymore. I'm getting to the point, I'm getting irritated waiting. And I'm patient. I am patient. I don't want them to rush it. I'm not saying rush it. But we need news. We need literally anything to know about this game. Like, we have been waiting in silence at this point. And, like, we knew it was supposed to come out with Xbox's Game Pass recently. That was the thing that happened, that, it was supposed to come out, but they decided not to release it during that. Which sucked, because it was almost here. That means it's almost done, most likely. But, from what we heard from, like, the developers of Silksong, you know, Team Cherry, that also isn't true, probably. Which is like, for the love of God, give us any news. And I mean any news. We wait patiently every week, every day, for multiple years. We're on, like, what year are we on now? It's getting bad how long we've been waiting. Ooh, I should have done that. Damn it, I knew it. Oh, fuck. I'm getting hit with that combo. Oh, wait. Yeah, but, it's getting bad to the point now that I'm like, I am become so impatient that I'm losing faith that it's gonna even come out at this point, that I think that we're looking at a game that might just go underneath the rug and vanish. I know they're working with Xbox and they have their deal and everything, but we don't even, is that deal still going through? Like, are they still with Xbox? Like, how does that work? Like, now that it's not coming out the date that they originally, like, agreed to, does that mean that it's not coming to Game Pass anymore? Is the Nintendo deal still a thing? Because they were supposed to be with Nintendo, if you didn't know. Like, Nintendo was supposed to be there's going to be a first-party launch on there that'll be coming to the Nintendo Switch off the bat. I believe it's going with PlayStation 2, Xbox, all of them. But Game Pass was going to get it, like, right off the bat, too. It's like, at this point, are we going to get it? Like, I don't even know if we're going to get it anymore. I just want to play it. And the reason this came up is because, like, from the whole reason I'm bringing up Silksong in general is because I wanted to play Hollow Knight recently, but also I'm like, it's like my friend who plays Elden Ring. He's waiting a lot longer than I have. He's way more into Elden Ring than I am, and I play Elden Ring a lot. But he's the one who got me into Elden Ring, realistically. I saw he was so into it, and I'm like, what's so good about this, even though I already had it, because I didn't really get into it the first time. And I gave it a second chance, because I saw he enjoyed it so much, and I went, can you show me, like, what makes this game good, and help me out with it to understand it? Because I never played a Souls game before. And let me tell you, one of my favorite games of all time now, Elden Ring. Easily. It was worth the wait. Or, like, it was worth, like, you know, being skeptical about the game and then getting into it after learning more about it. Because, fuck, it is a good game. Very good game. And, I enjoy it quite a lot. Realistically, I actually probably would never have beaten Elden Ring. I probably would have, actually, I say that, but knowing me, I would definitely would have given it a chance. I give every game a chance eventually. Even if I'm not into it in that specific moment in time, I will eventually give a game at least one honest playthrough and try. It doesn't always go end well, but, you know, I at least give every game a good playthrough. I like beating every game I pay for. I still plan on beating, the newest Pokemon game, even though I still haven't beaten it. Like, I did not like Scarlet and Violet. I think Scarlet and Violet's shit. I think it looks like shit. I think it plays like shit. The game everything about it is shit to me. Not the Pokemon designs, by the way. I mean, the whole game as a whole looks like shit. I know people go crazy when you say the game looks like shit. And they're like, what do you mean? The Pokemon designs, every Pokemon design is good in its own group. Yes, that's true. I actually don't hate any Pokemon designs. I just hate how ugly this new Pokemon game looks overall. The game itself looks bad, not the Pokemon. I don't know why people get so defensive about that shit when, like, clearly the game itself looks like shit. I don't make the comparison, like, too much with Xenoblade, because I don't play Xenoblade, I don't care for Xenoblade, but it looks better. I think everyone knows that. Fucking Mario Odyssey still looks better. That game came out, like, what, 7 years after it? Or, like, 7 years before it? Game is old now. Odyssey's getting up there. People don't realize that. That game is getting old. Like, notable. Got that guy, come on. One more hit. Damn it. But yeah, it's getting old, Odyssey. It's gaining in age. It's still fun. It's still the best Mario game I've ever played in terms of 3D Mario. I don't really care for 3D Mario before Mario Odyssey, but now I've gotten to become a big fan of it. I'll be honest with you. It has become my favorite one of all time. I love Mario Odyssey. It's an amazing game. Um, no, it's great. It's actually too good sometimes. How good that game is. Um, fucking. I'm trying to concentrate with Elden Ring at the same time. I'm like fighting the Godskin duo. If you can't tell, because I don't really make the screen the biggest thing on the thing while playing this. But the Godskin duo have been a bit of a bitch while fighting this this entire time. I've been struggling. They're always tough though. It's the Godskin duo. Hard ass boss. Great boss though. I hate them though. I know like that's like the thing with Elden Ring. It's like you hate a boss, but they're fun. That's what these guys are. Even though I hate them. Um, but yeah, Silk Song, the wait is getting really bad. And I guess I never really got around to talking about it, but we've been waiting for both of our games basically individually. Like, we're waiting for our big waits, and it's getting bad. We're getting both, especially because I'm excited for Elden Ring too. Like, I'm waiting for the DLC. I'm gonna get the DLC when it comes out. That's a good thing about getting this job because I'll be able to get the DLC with my own money, which is nice. I have enough money for it already because I have money stored for like my own needs and shit. But it is nice to know I'll have extra money and I'll be making money. But I'm not getting a job for games. I'm getting a job because I want money in my pocket. It's nice to make your own money. But yeah. I can't. I don't know how much longer I can wait for Silksong. And the reason I wanted to play like the reason I was debating on playing Hollow Knight is because it's like, maybe this will fill the itch for now. But at the same time, it's like the itch. I want to fill the itch of playing like Hollow Knight and Silksong and shit like that. But at the same time, I'm over here like, if I play it, is it gonna be enough? I've already basically 100% did Hollow Knight. The only things I haven't done are like the stupid challenges I don't care to do, like 100% the game in like 10 hours. Get the speed run shit. Like I don't care for that. That's dumb. I don't want that shit. I don't need that shit really too. I don't want it. I don't need it. Like what do I need the speed run shit for? I don't like the Hollow Knight speedrun. I'll say it. Let's go, Gods Can Do is dead. I don't like the Hollow Knight speedrun. I tried it. I didn't like it. I think it's not about... I don't think the movement's good for it. I think the movement gets weird, because I actually prefer playing Hollow Knight the way it is naturally. Feels better than playing Hollow Knight really any other way, honestly. It doesn't feel as good when you play it any other way. It's not. It really isn't. The game is better when you play it, I don't know, when you play Hollow Knight any other way, it is better. It just is. It just is. Hollow Knight is way more fun when you play it any other way. Like the base way, like I don't know. Like even like it's just not fun that way. I couldn't get into Hollow Knight when playing it when playing it speedrunning. I didn't like it. I don't know what I was gonna say. Either way, it's just bad. It just I don't know. It just wasn't fun to speedrun. And I like watching people do the speedrun. This is one of those games that it's like, like you play a game, you like a game, or you don't like to play a game. Like I like playing Hollow Knight first of all, but you really like a game, but you don't like playing that game. But you like watching people play that game. Because they like it's either because they're at a pro level that you're not at, so it's more fun to watch them play at that pro level, or just it looks more fun to watch them play. This is how it is sometimes. Hollow Knight speedrunning is one of those things. I will gladly play Hollow Knight and do everything in the game, but I can't play Hollow Knight and speedrun it. This is not for me. It's not fun. I don't like it. I guess that's it for Hollow Knight Silksong, though. A little bit of Elden Ring sprinkled in there. Um, technically, my next topic actually, we're just gonna continue on with this, so consider this like a group topic because I have Elden Ring's DLC as the next thing. Because I'll just continue off of it, but you know what? It's gotta be soon. It's gotta be. Everyone's saying it's gonna be soon. I know, like from what I've heard, it's technically been leaked because of like game updates. There's rumors, if anything. I'll say there's rumors because I'm not sure. I could be spreading misinformation. It's rumored that it's coming out soon, and it's this month. You know, like when this dropped, like you can check the episode if you're like if it's an older episode at this point. But it's if anything, today's date is February 8th. Um, this shit gotta be soon. We are in the month of the 2-year anniversary of Hollow Knight, or not Hollow Knight, of Elden Ring. So, you know, a lot of people are confident it's coming out soon no matter what because we're in the celebration month. It'd be the perfect time to drop it there right now because we're celebrating 2 years of this game. Also, drink water real quick. Water has been drank. But yeah, this is the perfect time to drop it because we're in a celebration mood. I'm playing it because I like the game, and there's just I like doing builds and getting different endings and shit. Like this is my current character, Biggie Chi. Um, I like he's fun. He's a rock build. The whole thing about him is Big Hammer from Godric. I believe it's Godric. I think it's Godric. From Godric, and this big ass hammer can cause an earthquake, which then changes his entire like attack strategy with it. And then I also have whatchamacallit. I also have the ability to chuck rocks at people, which is fun. That's the big thing that makes this build. I want to say that's the reason I made this build because I want to chuck rocks at people. Like, check this out. Rocks. I like chucking the rocks. They're fun. Uh-oh. Yep. But yeah, I got the big ass rock moves. I chuck rocks at people. Like it's fun. But yeah, like I got so many reasons to play this game still. I wouldn't be playing it if I wasn't having fun. That's like my big thing. I don't play things if I'm not enjoying it. But I will admit I'm looking for more to do than just the base game over and over. And I have beaten every boss now in this game. Every secret boss. I beat the Lich King yesterday. I think it's called the Lich King. I think it's the Lich King. It was the secret boss that you had to do a big quest for. I believe it's with Ronnie? A little bit with Ronnie and the lady that hugs you. The lady that hugs you in the tree, the fucking, what's this area called? Hold on. What the fuck is this place called again? And the table of, the Grace table? I don't know, fuck, the round table, that's what it's fucking called. In the round table. You do her quest, you fight this Lich King, which is this crazy fucking dragon boss. Honestly, top 3 bosses. It's such a good boss. It is really fun. I enjoyed it quite a lot. I had a great time with it. I think it has a great design, great combat. I think to this, like, even after beating it, I talked about this with my friend who like plays this game a lot. I think that the boss I'm about to fight, funny enough, is still a better fight overall, probably. But that boss definitely has a better design than it. I will say that. Overall, way better design. The pitch black scales, the red lightning looks great with it. Its arena's really cool too. It's just cool. Um, Great everything. I like it. Um, yeah, it's gotta be soon. It's gonna be like right around the corner. There's no way it doesn't come out soon. We're like inch away from it coming out. It's like right there. If it doesn't come out anytime soon, I'd be surprised. I really do think it's coming out towards the end of this month. If not the end of this month, yeah, no, it's gonna be the end of this month, I believe. If not, it will come out in March. If it doesn't come out this month, it's gonna get announced this month. I'm so confident about that. It will be announced this month. But yeah, so it comes out this month, and then what do you call it? Comes out, gets announced this month, but releases in March. That's what I think is gonna happen. And if not, maybe they'll both come out roughly the same time. They might do a shadow drop, and they're like, hey, Elden Ring fans, fucking like, it just drops. It just comes out. Probably not gonna be that way, knowing how From Software are. They're probably gonna drop that shit like announce it, make us wait, then drop it. It wouldn't surprise me if it got announced and it comes out. I don't know. It it really could come out tomorrow. The way these guys are, it would not surprise me if it came out tomorrow. Would that actually happen? Probably not, honestly, but it'd be cool. It really would be cool. I would love that. Um, but yeah. Um, it's got to be soon. I'm just in both the games that I love currently playing. I'm just patiently waiting for, and they're just not coming out. Like they're not dropping shit. They're making me wait. Like I don't mind waiting because that's the point. You're waiting because I don't know. You're waiting. Um, you gotta wait. Um, I really don't know how to put it. You just gotta wait sometimes. This is how things are. In both are gonna be great. Hollow Knight and Silksong, but God, are we waiting a long time without any news? We got the one update a year ago at the Game Awards, I think it was. Yeah, 1 year ago at the Game Awards, and then radio silence since. There was the picture of the Erd Tree. There was some updates recently to the game that people are like have suspicions towards. Soon. I mean, it really has to be soon. I'd be in denial. Like I feel like I'm in denial. Like that's how soon it's gotta be. I refuse to believe that we're like a year away from it. It's gotta be somewhat soon. It sounds like it was done at least from the way they made it. Like the way they made it sound, like especially with the latest news. If I remember correctly, how long has it been since there's been news? It's been that long, has it? Wasn't it? I swear there was like at least something like basically to reassure people that it's still being worked on, that is close to being done. At least I think it was. It could be crazy. I don't know. It's got to be soon. We like I don't know. I'm gonna get stuck on this and keep like making game theories if I keep doing this. So forget about it. Um, if anything, um, I'll be playing it. You can watch me if you want to watch me play it. I'm gonna gladly enjoy it because it's fun, and I just wanna. It sounds fun. I would be playing it. If anything, next topic. This topic's kind of sad because um, I like this topic because like I like talking about this game. But you may have noticed I haven't played this game in a while. It's because it's kind of really, really getting boring because they're not doing anything to the game. Which that game is the finals. I heard a thing recently that like 80 something% of the community stopped playing the game, which is like, wow, I don't know how big or bad that is, but we have been waiting so long. So like not so long. I played I watched every tech test, every demo, everything they basically did. Anything that was like, hey, you get to play it early, I watched it or played it. And I played the game a lot when it came out. I love that game still. But for the love of God, do stuff to the game. No new maps. They keep dropping shit in that fucking store. Like, they just keep doing stuff to the store. It's like, I get you gotta make money. But I need a reason to play it, too. There's no, I'm bored. I'm bored of it. I'll be honest with you. I am bored of the finals. I love the finals, but it's boring. There's no new maps, the same fucking modes. They dropped the single player version of the mode and expect you to do the thing for the free drops they're giving, but it's like fucking hell, man. I don't even like the drops. I have no incentive to want to get them. If that's more of a thing on my end, because I like you gotta like the shit that they're advertising, and clearly I do not like the shit they're advertising, so I'm not gonna get it because I don't want it. But fucking hell, man. I don't know how much longer that game's gonna last. I want it to, because it's fun. But I'm not gonna play it if I'm bored of it, which is why funny enough, that's why I've been playing Overwatch, because I was like, fuck it, I like ability games, and the finals has like abilities for everybody and cool shit like that. But not enough for me to care to keep playing it. There is nothing to do in that game. It is so dry, I am so bored, like 99% of the time. The game is boring, dry. I am just bored. So bored of it. Like, it's getting bad how bored I'm getting of it. That I've even considered deleting it. Even though I bought the Battle Pass. I got the Battle Pass because I thought it'd be worth it. Because I thought I'd be playing this game every day for a long time. Because I was enjoying it. But they're not updating it. I'm scared this game's gonna get split gated. If you know what Splitgate is, like, fuck, that was not a good thing. Splitgate is not a thing you want to be. Splitgate was a great game, but it died because they stopped updating it. The game took way too long to update. The game just died. It was bad. Great game, dead game. Game died so quick. So boring. Horrible. That game's fun, too. I wish Splitgate was still around. I liked Splitgate. It was like a good version of Halo. I never really got into Halo multiplayer. I played Forge and the story mostly, because I was a Forge and story guy. That's just how I am. I like story games. I like Forge. No, those were my things I played. But, I don't know. I'm not fucking with it. I'm nervous the game's gonna die. I'm nervous that we're not gonna have a good time. I'm nervous the game's just gonna fall off completely. But if anything, let's go to my last topic. I didn't write this one down, but I thought about it while sitting here, which is I am or what do you call it? Or not I am fucking. I forgot what I was gonna say. Fuck. I thought of this topic while sitting here. And I completely forgot it just now. No way, I forget it. Damn it. Oh, I'll think of another one. Because I still have some other stuff I want to talk about. I'm a talkative fella today. What was it? There was the fuck, I don't remember. Oh no, it was Star Wars. That's what it was. It was Star Wars. So I thought it was on my stream a little bit, and is involved with Marvel and everything. But it's Star Wars, Disney, all this shit. Disney bought a large stake in Fortnite, and from what I could tell now, they are technically like partially in charge of them. Kinda. They're definitely working with them, though, I can tell you that much. They're, like, working on the bigger universe or some shit they're working on. Which is, like, that's cool, I guess. I don't really care too much. I care more about the fact that I don't know how I feel about Disney being an owner of Fortnite. I don't play Fortnite that much. I'm not the biggest Fortnite guy. I haven't touched it in a while. If anything, I need to get back on the game so I can get Peter before it runs out. Because I want to get Peter Griffin before he's gone. But yeah. I don't know. I get so bored of Fortnite so quick. It's just so boring sometimes. Good game. Really good game. I will always treat Fortnite as a great game. I think it's really fun. But I get so bored of it. I don't know. I don't like playing side game modes. I like playing the base game. I'm not much of a side game mode guy in any game. I don't even like playing party games too much. Like, I don't even play Mario Party like that. Like, I play Mario Party just because friends ask. I'm not a side game mode guy. Like, Mario Kart, I like playing the base mode. I don't like doing the side shit. I've always been a main game mode type guy. I don't like side game modes. I like doing the shit the game is advertised for. I don't know. I'm basic. I like doing basic shit. But yeah, it's cool, I guess. Everything that... Oh, fuck, that's Thunderbolt. I gotta play more Fortnite. I haven't been enjoying Star Wars, is another thing, so I'm kind of nervous about to just chuck a bunch of Star Wars shit into this. I'm scared they're gonna do what they did, that a lot of fans were mad with Battlefront in particular, that, there was nothing going on for, like, Star Wars Day, like, May the 4th be with you and shit like that. And that's bad because it's Star Wars Day, and there was more to do in Fortnite than any games that they currently have. There are no Star Wars games that are good to play right now, that are active. Like, and that's the keyword, active. Because there are Star Wars games, but there's no good ones that are, like, online or something like that. You know, things you could play with your friends and have a good time, celebrate Star Wars Day with everybody. Nothing like that. The best place to go to was Fortnite. Think about that. That is a third-party game getting more support for a property that Disney owns. Where is the support? Where are the Star Wars games? I don't even like Star Wars like that much anymore, because Star Wars fell off really hard. Like, I don't even like the shows anymore that much. It's not good. Most of it hasn't been good. So I don't like it. But, I still want to enjoy Star Wars, even though it's dog shit at the moment. It's hard to, because there's nothing to enjoy, because most of it's dog shit. Like, Ahsoka was horrible. I hated Ahsoka. I didn't even get that much into it. I watched like the first couple minutes of the first episode, and it was bad. I've heard the whole plot now. I watched a guy who basically broke down the whole plot, so I didn't have to watch it because I didn't want to, honestly. And it was bad. It sounded bad. It honestly, the show didn't look that good either. It seemed very fan service, like the shit with Darth Vader they were doing. That's not good. Star Wars has been getting carried by fan service for a while. They just do shit that like they know is gonna like I don't know, fucking make them money or whatever. I don't even know which way to put it, honestly. It's just they do whatever. Like they don't do anything new. Not only like I'm not asking for like, like an entire like I don't really even know what I'm asking for, honestly. I'm just looking for more shit. Like good shit. I don't want the sequels. I know the sequels suck. I hate the sequels. I don't want to see any more shit from the Empire. We know how the Empire ends. We've seen every possible story that's good, and the only outlier to that was fucking Andor. 'Cause Andor was actually really good. Andor's a good show. That was the one time I was like, wow, shit from like, the Empire that was actually interesting for the first time in who knows how long. We're finally reaching a point with the Clone Wars and everything, like the prequels, that the prequels aren't carrying Star Wars anymore. That it's finally happening. That we have this the sequels have been milked so much that all the good in them we're almost out of. I think the remaining good will probably be like the final Mandalorian season. The Bad Batch is about to be done, or not the final Mandalorian season, the Mandalorian movie, whatever that's gonna be about. I think that'll be the final thing. Even though I didn't really like the Mandalorian's final season or season 3, it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't good. I thought it was some mid-season, honestly. People hate it, but I thought it was just mid. Literally just side quest the season. That's why it was mid. Because there's no big things going on. It was just mid. Which isn't horrible. It's just that's not what I was looking for. But, movie might be good. Bad Batch final season is in between that era, between, like, the end of the prequels going into the sequels. And, or not sequels, into the original trilogy. And, yeah, I'm just getting tired of seeing the sequel or the prequels. I don't want to see anything from the sequels because I hate the sequels. I think they're bad movies. I don't want to know anything about them. I don't care anything about them. I don't care for any of the characters. Even Finn, I liked Finn. I don't care about any of that shit. I'm just so done with Star Wars at this point. I don't really care what they do anymore with it. I've fully fallen off. I didn't even buy a new Star Wars game. What was it? Jedi Fallen Order? The sequel to that? Or what the fuck it was called? I haven't watched Star Wars in a minute. It's because it's all garbage. That or just boring. Boring, bad. Anything you can honestly think of. Any insult towards Star Wars is probably valid at this point. Which sucks, because I want to enjoy it, but I'm not enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie to you either. I'm not gonna be one of those Star Wars fans that's like, it's still good, you just don't like it, because, like, you want this and that. It's like, yeah, I want this and that, that's why I enjoy it. It's like, it's not hard to understand that something you enjoy, you want more of. It's pretty common sense. You'd like to eat something, you're gonna buy more of it. Common sense. That goes for enjoying something, too. It is such a simple concept, but Star Wars fans are delusional. That they'll eat anything. And I liked Obi-Wan. I thought Obi-Wan was okay. It was the best, but it was okay. It was, if anything, mid. Very mid. Very mid, carried by fan service. But honestly, at the time, I didn't really care. It was better than most we were getting. It's just mostly mid is what we've been getting lately, and I'm so tired of mid. We've been getting mid for so long now that mid isn't even good enough anymore. We need good. And we got good at one point, like with Andor. Andor was good. And that's bad, because now we're going from good to mid. Or, like, good is strictly to mid now. We haven't gotten anything strictly good in a minute. And it's getting just... Gotta hate it. I've been enjoying most shit that's been coming out. And I'm kind of just getting tired of it. It's turned into, like, more of a Star Wars reign, if anything, but... Yeah. I don't care anymore. I'm done with Star Wars. I'm done basically with Marvel. I'll only watch what I want to watch at that point for Marvel, and I'm pretty much fully done with Star Wars. The only thing that would really get me back into Star Wars at this point is if they dropped another Battlefront, or if they start to update Battlefront again. But I'm just gotten to the point where I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can keep watching it. I'm getting, it's gotten that bad. I don't know, it's gotten that bad. Anyway, though, that's it for this episode of the Igloo. I'm gonna go hang out and do some shit before I go to bed, because I got work in the morning, and I gotta get sleep. So yeah, thank you for watching, thank you for new or old. This was the Igloo. Bazinga.